Yeah.
Hope you can hear me well. Okay. So here, this machine is still not protected. And these are showing protected, but these are hollow machines, empty machines, so it doesn't matter, right? The machine on which we are targeting, on which we are counting, that is Windows 2016, and which shows as protected, right? So we can go ahead and start our migration process. So it shows protected. Look at this one first. It will show the complete details. Click on overview. It will show that how many machines we have already migrated, how many machines which are being migrated, how many test migration in progress, how many cleanup pending. All details you will see here. Okay. So if I do and test migration, it's not a mandatory thing. I can directly go ahead and start migrating these machines. I can do that. Okay. But test migration was done? No, it was never. So it's always recommended to do one test migration, not for all machines. Let's say that if you in one batch, one more thing, you never you never migrate to 200 300 machines at a time. एक project में in a week maybe you will migrate only 5 machines at a time. You'll check if everything is working fine. Next week more 5 machines, next week more 5 machines. इस तरह से महीने में 20-25 machine. That is your one project. Planning में उससे पहले 2 महीने लग जाते हैं. So एक migration में ही काफी time लग जाता है. So it's a huge task, it's a big task. Okay, takes time. Okay, so we'll go back to our machines. We'll use one of these machines to, okay, it's also protected now. But we'll do the test migration and actual migration both on our Windows machine, so it becomes easier for us to check. Okay, now let's do the test migration. I can do it from here or I can do it from here, same thing. Okay, so I click on test migration. While we are doing test migration, I want to show you that on my laptop, this machine we are migrating, this machine is on and website is also on. Okay, it's running, and now I'm gonna do a test migration. So I select this, I click on test migration. I'll select a network. I've created 2 different network that time because we always create a separate VNet for testing purpose. Migration VNet is a different thing, and I have created one for testing purpose. So I'll do the test migration. It is validating and it is starting the test migration. You can see that here in migration job, it will appear here. It is still starting. Once that is done, let me show it to you that how many machines do I have as of now. I have only 3 machines. Okay, now I should see one more machine here with the name of server 2016. Server 2016 नाम का एक machine मुझको यहाँ पर दिखना चाहिए. That is what I am migrating. और maybe UT के server 2016 जो भी नाम हम लोगों ने दिया है वहाँ पर, that machine should appear here. So I'll be confirmed that that machine is available. So it is still starting. This may take some time. Test migration में क्या होता है? Whichever machine is has been synchronized properly, has been replicated, it is in protected state. Using the same image, Azure is creating a virtual machine for testing purpose. It is not shutting down your existing machine. It is not doing anything. This is not a cutover. ये नहीं कि इस मशीन ये बन जाने के बाद इसी को आपके यूजर्स यूटिलाइज करने लग जाएंगे और वहां से डिस्कनेक्ट हो गया है. Nothing. That is the reason I showed you that on my laptop, this one is still available and up and running. Let's say if this was some application, user can use it easily while it is being migrated. It's being test migrated. Users can use it. But when we do the actual migration, you will see ये machine अपने आप shut down हो जाएगा. This machine will be shut down. So we have to wait. No other option we have here. Meanwhile, do you guys have any questions? Related to migrate, ASR?
No.
Sohail bhai, you once in a session you told us that in the
recovery service fault when we configure the cross region restore, right?
Hmm.
So once we do that, then we are not able to, you know, undo it, right?
Right,
We
right.
cannot update it. So, but
Hmm.
you said that once you had did one, uh, you know, some some hack, means some hack you find out, like how you overcome that. So you are
See,
going to
it's
explain.
not a big deal. It's not a big deal. You work for 15 days, you will also find these hacks and everything. Not such hack or something. इतना कोई बड़ा हवा नहीं है. It's simple thing that what we did there, it was a small project. It was a small issue. It wasn't even our project. Our deployment team was facing this problem that by mistake they did that, and later on they were not able to change that. So we simply suggested them to see if you break the existing replication, okay, existing replication, that stops completely, and then you do not have any copy, right? So what can be done, it could be a backup or replication, कुछ भी हो. What you will do is you start taking manual backup. 4-5 दिन का एक मैनुअल बैकअप आप रोज लेना शुरू कर दो. एक वीक का लेट्स से और 2 वीक का मैनुअल बैकअप आप डेली लेना शुरू कर दो. वॉट एवर इज रनिंग देयर, लेट इट रन as it is. Don't touch it. Apart from that, start taking backups. तो आपके पास लास्ट 14 डेज का एक हेल्दी बैकअप हो गया. नाउ व्हाट यू कैन डू, यू कैन गो अहेड एंड स्टॉप द कंप्लीट रेप्लिकेशन और उसको फिर से स्क्रैच से शुरू करके वॉट एवर यू वॉन्ट डू दैट. सो मीन वाइल वो सब करने में अगर कुछ गलत हो जाता है, इफ योर मशीन इज डाउन, यू स्टिल हैव योर बैकअप अवेलेबल, रिस्टोर इट फ्रॉम देयर. सो इट बी
Okay.
बैकअप और एप्लीकेशन इसी तरह से, मतलब कोई बहुत भारी भरकम टेक्निकल उसमें स्क्रिप्ट वगैरह लिख के ऐसे कुछ नहीं होता है. ठीक है. मूविंग मशीन ऑल्सो, इफ इट इज नॉट अवे पॉसिबल टू मूव फ्रॉम वन वर्चुअल नेटवर्क टू अनदर, वही करते हैं, बैकअप ले लेते हैं किसी तरह का, एंड देन वी गो अहेड एंड रिस्टोर इट. उसको पूरी तरह से उस मशीन को डिमोलिश कर दो, एक नया मशीन बना दो, इस बैकअप से वहां पे रिस्टोर कर दो सिर्फ डिस्क वगैरह को. सो दीज आर द बेसिक स्टेप्स व्हिच यू विल लर्न. बट इफ यू गोइंग टू बी अ पार्ट ऑफ इम्प्लीमेंटेशन टीम, ये सब वैसे ही नहीं आएगा. बट इफ यू गेट इनटू सपोर्ट, यस, यू विल गेट टू लर्न ऑल दीज थिंग्स. Okay, so this is being replicated, guys. Let's wait. And I told you, if even if it takes one more session today, we'll go ahead and do that and we'll finish the migration. But I don't think so it should take. ये जैसे ही test migration हो जाता है ना, we'll see a machine here. Okay, can you see? It's already there. And look at the name of this machine. What is the name of this machine?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. So now you realize that no matter we are using backup, no matter we are using ASR or we are using migration, ASR technology is being used. Okay, this is also a difference. Because this is a test migration, it is giving you ASR or temp is tarah se naam. When you do the actual migration, you won't have this ASR and temp, nothing. You will have the actual virtual machine's name. So I think this has been done already, but we should wait until we get a confirmation here, because that's when we will be able to clean up the test failover. Unless you clean up the test failover, you cannot go ahead with the actual sorry, migration. Unless you clean the test migration, you cannot go ahead with the actual migration. Same failover में भी है, clean test failover को जब तक clean नहीं करता हो, actual failover नहीं कर सकते हो. Okay, now look at this one. It doesn't have any IP address, a public IP address. So either I'll have to assign one public IP address to this to check everything, or what I'll have to do is I'll have to see in the same VNet, I'll have to create one virtual machine with public IP, and through that I will have to take a remote of this machine. So we'll see what can be done just to check if we have to log in and check. See, it is still being processed. Okay, it's good that we did not stop it. It was here, it will appear again in some time. थोड़ा बहुत नेम यहाँ वहाँ चेंज हो जाएगा, ASR will be there or maybe temp will be there, कुछ होगा, but machine will appear again. But this is just a test. Yeah, UT server 2016-test, and it is still creating. It shows deployment successfully done. We'll come here and check. So before we go to machine directly, first let's check here also. जब तक यहाँ पर नहीं दिखाता ना, will not go ahead there and complete anything. It should show here that it has been completed. Under my migrate project, under overview, see cleanup pending 1, test migration in progress 0 बता रहा है, यहाँ पर भी 0, so we'll go ahead and check the jobs which are being run now. Test failover successfully done. Okay, now we can be sure. Can you see? Test failover पूरी तरह से completely हो चुका है. And now you should have an option to clean up your test failover. Can you see? Clean up test failover. Before you clean up the test failover, you can't even migrate your machine. I'm sorry guys, test migrate. I think twice or thrice I said failover, but it's test migrate. Unless you clean your test migrate, you cannot even go ahead and do the actual migrate. And in a way, it's a failover. Okay, look at here also. They are also calling it a failover, but here we are calling it migration. I hope you can relate it. It is using ASR. It is doing the same thing. When we are on this page, we are calling it migration. But there we are calling it replication and failover. Let me go ahead and check if that machine is ready. Okay, looks like the machine is up and running and it is ready. So now there is a catch. We have to assign an IP or just connect in any way, connect to this machine, right? So either I can do the RDP, but I'll require this this one, or I'll try if Bastion works here. But even Bastion is going to take some time. And this is what I was saying. You don't even have to worry about it. आपने यहाँ तक भी कर लिया ना? It's simply you can go ahead and do the clean test failover, clean migration, and do the actual migration. इसके बाद आप login नहीं भी कर पा रहे हो ना? These are different issues. You don't have to worry about it. Migration आपका यहाँ तक successful हुआ है. इसके बाद आप नहीं कर पा रहे हो, मे बी एनएसजी के रूल्स के इशू हो गए इसमें काफी सारे. कोई इस पे एनएसजी लगा है या नहीं लगा है, आई एम नॉट श्योर. वी डिड नॉट क्रिएट एनी एनएसजी एज अ लैंडिंग जोन सेटअप. एनएसजी बनाते हैं, रूल्स बनाते हैं, एंड सो देयर कुड बी एन नंबर ऑफ इश्यूज व्हाई यू आर नॉट एबल टू लॉग इन एंड व्हाई यू आर नॉट एबल टू एक्सेस. यू डोंट हैव टू वरी अबाउट इट. योर जॉब इज डन. टिल हियर यू हैव डन इट. योर जॉब इज डन. ऐसे नहीं कि इसके लिए कोई और आएगा ट्रबल शूटिंग के लिए. यू गाइस विल ओनली डू इट, बट यू विल हैव हेल्प. हर चीज आप नहीं करने वाले हो अपनी टीम में. Migration is successfully done here, a test migration. Okay. So we'll go ahead and start the cleanup, the test migration. But before that, we'll see if we can take, if we can log into this machine and check once. Or one more thing we could have done is we could have assigned a public IP to this. और हम पब्लिक आईपी से भी रिमोट लेकर देख सकते थे, whichever works fast. हाँ, पब्लिक आईपी असाइन करने के बाद we can directly check the website also. अगर वेबसाइट चल जाता है, so that is also well and good. How can I assign a public IP? Can someone guide me? To this machine, I want to assign a public IP. How do I do that?
You can go ahead and you can select the machine.
Okay. Next.
The networking section.
Okay.
In the left pane, in the networking, you can go ahead and select the network interface. NIC.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay.
From here, within the IP configurations, in the settings,
Okay.
you can select the name part there. It's written the NIC, the name of the NIC there is given.
Okay. What now? Yes, guys. Anyone else? What now? After this,
I
it's
think you
pretty
are.
clear.
Associate public
Yeah,
IP.
it's pretty clear. So either I can use one of these if I already have, or I'll simply create new one. Is it good enough, or do I have to do anything else? Can I simply go ahead and take remote of this IP now? Can I simply type this IP and check if that website is accessible or not? What do you think? पहले apply तो हो जाइए. Okay, once that is done, what do you think after that?
Making changes to firewall.
Not firewall, but yes, NSG rules. And by the way, it failed because maybe we are creating a bastion. It conflicted. So once we assign a public IP, assigning public IP, it's not good enough. यहाँ पर look at this. Inbound, outbound, there are no rules because we have not attached any. What do we require to attach? क्या attach करना पड़ेगा इस पे?
Network security.
Yes, a network security group. किसी भी तरह का कोई network security group इस पे नहीं है, तो we'll have to attach one NSG on this one, जिसमें हमारा RDP allow हो, HTTPS traffic allow हो, then we will be able to do it. But we are not doing that on test machine. Test machine पे I'm just waiting simply कि वो RDP से भी से bastion से हो जाए ना, that should be enough for us. We'll just log in and we'll check if that page is available. If that is available, that should be good enough for us. But I hope you guys got it, right? और उसके बाद भी कई ट्रबल शूटिंग होती है, कई बार वो होने के बाद भी मशीन डायरेक्टली कनेक्ट नहीं कर पाता. दैट इज द रीजन आई टोल्ड यू to not worry if you're not able to connect to your machine. That is a different troubleshooting. You don't have to worry about it. Or simple thing what we can do, wherever we are planning to create a machine, वहां पर एक और machine पहले से ही बना के रख दो. It will be easier for you for the testing purpose. Create one machine with public IP and everything. उस machine से उसका remote लेने की try करो आप private पे. It will be more easy for you. That in the same VNet, same subnet एक machine already बना दो और उसका remote लेने की try करो आप. That can also be done. But here it's okay. We don't have to do anything. I'm just waiting for bastion. Even if that doesn't work, I'll go ahead and start the cleanup. It is still being processed, I guess. Unfortunately, we cannot keep it और इसको रखते हुए हम migration नहीं कर सकते हैं, right? That we cannot do. So we'll have to delete this machine if this doesn't work by now. Because this we are going to do actual migration के बाद मैं करके बता दूंगा आप लोगों को. But what is the difference here? When we are doing this test migration, see my machine is still up and running. मेरे actual machine को कुछ नहीं हुआ है, ठीक है? So here I have to just come and create a machine, and let's see if that is possible. We'll spend 5 more minutes. It's okay. Under this resource group, I'll use this migration VNet. Test migration VNet, that where our test machine is. So it will be in same subnet and same VNet, and I'll try to take a remote from there. I'll try to create a small machine, whichever is possible, which we can get very quickly. I hope you guys are getting it right.
Yes.
So it is in East US. Machine size and everything, it's not going to impact now. We have to make sure that we're taking in the same VNet where our test migrated machine went. And meanwhile, if the bastion is created, we'll directly check with that. Whichever worked first. Even if it doesn't work, I told you, we'll simply go ahead and start cleaning the migration. But since we have time, I am thinking to get it into recording once, that how it looks. But I told you, as soon as it is migrated, it's okay. Your majority work has been done. Connectivity is a simple thing. Network team उसमें involve हो जाता है, कुछ ना कुछ होके you guys will get it connected. That is not a big problem. And there you will already have n number of machines. Internal इतने machines होते हैं, किसी भी machine से आप login करके immediately check कर लेते हो. Here, because in that virtual network, we don't even have another machine. Hence, we have to deal with this public IP और ये इतना सब करना पड़ रहा है. Looks like that it has been. No, it is not allowing us to connect. Could be RDP issue. There could be many issues, right? So I told you, don't worry about it. Actually, I think for my, it did not allow me to use tap out there. So let's give it one more try. I hope you understand, right? Which ID and password am I using here? The one which I have used on my that laptop where I have on that server where I have configured my virtual machine. No, it's still not working. This machine is ready. One last try will see. We'll connect to this machine, and using this machine, we'll try to connect to our machine which we have migrated. Test migration. Guys, are you getting it? Are you getting confused looking at too many screens, too many machines? If you're getting confused, please let me know. We have migrated one machine from the Hyper-V, which was hosted on my laptop. That has been migrated, but no internet connectivity is, I mean, no net connectivity is there. So we are not able to log into that machine and check. So what I did, first I tried my this one Bastion, it did not work. I deployed the same machine in same VNet and same subnet. Now using that, I'm going to try to access the machine which I migrated, a test migration machine, this one. And here we have the private IP. This one we can check. Okay, what did I do here, guys? Can someone explain to me? What did I do? On which machine, and what did I do and why? Did you understand this action? All information is on the same screen. It is already here.
You are applying NSG on the test machine so that you can RDP and check the website.
Perfect. Either RDP or website, both things, because uh, which protocol is needed for RDP? Which port is needed?
3389.
Where will I configure that? कि 3389 मुझको चाहिए नहीं चाहिए. Where will I do that? NSG, right? Which one is needed for to access website? अगर website access करनी है तो which port is required?
I think inbound.
But which port?
80
Number.
and
80.
4,
Yeah.
4.
When and where will I do that? Again,
NSG.
NSG. So be it
NSG.
RDP or website, be it anything, I will require कि NSG के setups जो होने ही चाहिए उसमें. Right? अगर NSG का setup नहीं है उसमें allowed नहीं है, so I won't be able to do it. So what did I do here? I hope I click saved. If there was any save button. So I came here to this machine. And where can we apply NSG? NSG कहाँ पे लग सकता है?
NIC and subnet.
NIC. So I came to this machine, to this particular NIC, और उस NIC पे जाके I assigned one network security group. ये वाला network security group मैंने इस पे ये कर दिया. और इस network security group में already settings है that these ports are allowed and everything. वो सब already है वहाँ पर. So now I will just log into the other machine and I'll see if I can take RDP to this machine or if I can access this browser. Access the website. Okay, here. So I logged in to this machine, guys. Which one? Jump server, which is in the same VNet and same subnet. And now look at this. I accessed this website, जो मेरी local website थी, right? Yeah, this is my local website. Let me show it to you side by side, and you will understand it well. At the right hand side, which you see, it's my local laptop, Hyper-V, and my website hosted on a machine which is there on the Hyper-V side, 192.168.0.5. I migrated that machine. Now it is a part of one VNet, one subnet, and IP which that machine has got. It's 10.0.0.4, which I'm accessing from some other machine. Now, if I take RDP also, it should work here. Let me see if RDP works to that machine. Yes, guys, are you getting it? Any confusion? Yes, guys. Yes, no, maybe. Hussein, Salman bhai.
It's clear.
Sorry, who else we have today? Nelson, Nitesh, Yusuf bhai, Asif bhai, any doubt?
Sohail bhai, I have a doubt here. Like through the private IP, how can we access the website which is hosting on the internet?
From where am I accessing that? वो भी तो check करो आप. Access कहाँ से कर रहा हूँ मैं? वो बताइए पहले. Then I'll answer that question. You're not talking about this one, right? जो मेरे लैपटॉप पे उसकी बात नहीं कर रहे हो ना?
नहीं मैं
हाँ,
उसकी
ये
बात
ये
कर
तो क्योंकि मैंने अपने लैपटॉप से ही एक्सेस कर रखी है. Hyper-V पे इसको मैंने होस्ट कर रखा है और मेरे लैपटॉप के ब्राउजर से मैं इसको ये कर रहा हूँ. It is not on internet. Looking at the IP also, you can realize this is a private IP. Hosted है मेरे लैपटॉप पे Hyper-V पे और मैं इसको अपने लैपटॉप के ब्राउजर से मैंने इसको एक्सेस किया. Okay, this is done.
Yes, Sohail bhai, I'm talking about
हाँ,
test
Azure.
one. Test.
Okay, now let's come to Azure. Azure का जो मैंने सर्वर बनाया ये वाला, ठीक है, इसका ये प्राइवेट है IP. इसको मैं एक्सेस कहाँ से कर रहा हूँ? Am I accessing it from my browser? या मैं आप लोगों को दे रहा हूँ एक्सेस करने? No. Where am I accessing it from? कहाँ से एक्सेस किया मैंने इसको?
Another VM.
Which VM?
Same VNet की machines.
Which VM did I use here?
Jump server.
Jump server. तो ये jump server जो है ये इसी VNet में है और इसी subnet में है. That is the reason वो private IP से चल रहा है. Got it?
बट भाई माय क्वेश्चन इज यहाँ पे कि वो जो वेबसाइट है वो तो इंटरनेट पे है ना, ये मतलब ठीक है, ये प्राइवेट वर्चुअल नेटवर्क पे चल रहा है,
हम्म
बट वेबसाइट तो इंटरनेट पे है तो।
नहीं नहीं, वेबसाइट इंटरनेट पे क्यों है? वेबसाइट भी तो पर्सनल है फिलहाल। सी वेबसाइट एज सच कभी इंटरनेट पे नहीं होती है। वेबसाइट वेबसाइट होती है, उसको पब्लिक आईपी लगा दो वो इंटरनेट पे हो गई, प्राइवेट रखो वो प्राइवेट हो गई, सिंपल। वेबसाइट एज सच कभी इंटरनेट पे नहीं होती है। वेबसाइट हमेशा आपके पीसी में, आपके यहाँ पर कहीं पर होगी। यू लेट मी शो इट टू यू। ये सेम वेबसाइट है, राइट? ट्राई पिंगिंग दिस और ट्राई एक्सेसिंग दिस 10.0.0.4। सर्वर में मेरे वेबसाइट है, इस सर्वर में फिलहाल आईपी है 10.0.0.4। okay, try accessing this from your browser and let me know if you are able to access this.
इट वोंट बी वर्क्स वेल भाई
No,
बिकॉज
we
Right.
can't.
Now let me show you same thing. इसी सर्वर को मैं कुछ नहीं कर रहा, I'm not changing anything on the website. मैं सर्वर पे लॉगिन भी नहीं कर रहा हूँ. What will I do here? I'll just go to networking. I hope this time I am able to assign a public IP to this one. And I'll give you the public IP and you access. So as such वेबसाइट में कुछ ये नहीं होता है कि ये वेबसाइट इंटरनेट पे है या ये वेबसाइट यहाँ पर है। वेबसाइट वेबसाइट होती है, वो हमेशा वहीं पर रहेगी। उस वेबसाइट को वो वेबसाइट जिस सर्वर पे है, उस सर्वर को आपने अगर पब्लिक आईपी दिया है तो वो पब्लिक वेबसाइट बन गई। उस सर्वर को अगर आपने प्राइवेट आईपी दिया है वो प्राइवेट ये बन गई। दैट्स इट, उतना ही डिफरेंस है। वेबसाइट एज सच अपने आप में कहीं पर भी ये नहीं होती है, व्हाट डू यू से, पब्लिक या प्राइवेट कुछ नहीं होती। वेबसाइट में ऐसा कोई फीचर नहीं होता, नो मैटर हाउ गुड द कोडिंग इज, या किसी भी तरह का वहां पर कुछ नहीं कर सकते हो आप लोग। वो कंट्रोल आप नेटवर्किंग से ही कर रहे हो। अगर मैं नेटवर्क से चाहता हूं कि दिस इज अ वेबसाइट, पेरोल वाली वेबसाइट है एंड ओनली माय एम्प्लॉइज शुड यूज इट, आई कैन हैव अ पब्लिक आईपी एंड स्टिल आई कैन रिस्ट्रिक्ट कि इस पब्लिक आईपी पे आने वाला ट्रैफिक सिर्फ मेरी कंपनी से ही हो। व्हाट आई एम ट्राइंग टू से हियर इज कि वेबसाइट के लेवल पे ये सब ये नहीं होता है, कंट्रोल नहीं होता है। वेबसाइट कोडिंग है, फंक्शनैलिटी है, पिक्चर्स है, ये सब है, बना के छोड़ दिया। Now you want to host it on a public platform or in a private platform. You decide it using these IPs. Public IP है, public platform पे आपने डाल दिया। Private IP है, private platform पे है। Getting it?
यस भाई,
Is it clear या doubt है सलमान भाई कुछ? Still, if you have doubt, let
यस
me know.
भाई, हाँ क्लियर क्लियर है, क्लियर है।
Okay. So now let's say if this allows, एक last हम देखते हैं इसको इतना होने के बाद। What will I do guys now? अगर ये 6 मिनट में हो जाता तो we'll check this. अगर नहीं होता है so what will I do? After this session, I'm gonna come here, click here, clean up the test failover. Okay, simply बस इतना ही करना, उसके बाद फिर से वो healthy इसमें आके रुक जाएगा और then I will ping you, join the session and we'll do the migration and that's it. एक migrate करके देखेंगे। migrate में हम इतना सब करेंगे भी नहीं फिर। Okay, let's looks like it has got the IP. Where is it? This one. Now can you please try this and see if you are able to access the website. All of you can try. So if you confirm, I'll go ahead and start.
यस भाई, वी कैन।
Yes.
So you got it? Website as such
यस
कोई public private नहीं होती है। I remove this public IP, वो private बन गई।
Yes, but
Okay. So now let's go back here. So we have completed our migration का सब कुछ कर लिया, but for the sake of it, I'll show you this option also. Okay. Clean up जब आप करते हो, just click on that. It should give an option here. Here it is. Notes. Migration was done successfully. This IP was assigned. He was available from that team. He was available from that team. She was there. They confirm XYZ. लंबा चौड़ा इसका एक ये होता है, फॉर्मेट होता है। लोगों के नाम, टाइम स्टैम्प, व्हाट डिड यू डू, व्हिच आईपी डिड यू यूज। जैसा अभी मैंने आप लोगों को बताया कि आई एम शेयरिंग दिस आईपी विथ यू, राइट? कि प्लीज टेस्ट विद दिस आईपी। Salman confirmed this IP is working, application is working. He tested everything. Test is completed. Delete the test virtual machine. Clean up the test. That's it. यहाँ पे ये फिर से इसमें आ जाएगा protected में. Once it is in protected, we'll go ahead and click on migrate. And if you guys have time and patience, I'll show you the complete migration. फिर से उसमें भी कैसे apply assign वगैरह करना है. Or you just click on migration and Same thing you have to do. The only thing you don't have to do the cleanup test migration, and one change in that, while doing that migration, this machine जो मेरा लैपटॉप है ना, लैपटॉप पे जो Hyper-V की मशीन है ये अपने आप बंद हो जाएगी. Now I was able to show you both the machines at the same time कि वो वहां पे Azure पे भी चल रहा है टेस्टिंग के लिए, यहाँ पर भी चल रहा है. This won't happen at the time of migration. This machine will be shut down. ये अपने आप shut down हो जाएगी. So I'll show you that once. पहले ये हो जाए clean. So this is in progress. And this is the reason we keep everything separately. आप वो मशीन जो बनाने वाला है उसका एक VNet अलग रखते हो, टेस्ट के लिए VNet अलग रखते हो. There is a lot of work. इतना easy नहीं है जितना हम इसमें करते हैं ना. There is a lot of work and time consuming. So you will be definitely a good fit somewhere. ऐसे नहीं होगा कि you will be sitting blind या कुछ आता ही नहीं है. No, that is not the case. VNet आप बनाओगे, कुछ करोगे. Let's see. Okay, it's gone. Can you guys see? Temp machine has been deleted already. Let me go to that resource group. Actually उसके लिए भी एक अलग से resource group बनाता मैं, तो आप लोगों को समझ में आता कि और क्या-क्या चीजें उसके साथ delete हुई हैं.
Sir, I have a question here.
Yes.
Not related to this. Actually related to in the point of interview. Like in live production environment, do we have to perform all these tasks या फिर हम लोग को
नहीं
कुछ ऐसे
बिल्कुल भी
divide
नहीं,
होगा?
बिल्कुल भी नहीं. बहुत बहुत एक्सट्रीमली डिवाइडेड होता है. एक दो टास्क मिलेंगे आपको बड़ी मुश्किल से. यू विल डाई कि यार मुझको माइग्रेट वाला एक क्लिक तो करने दे दो. यू वोंट गेट इट. इतने जल्दी नहीं मिलेगा वो भी.
तो while in interviews, Suhail भाई
हाँ
हम
इंटरव्यू
लोग
में
को
बोल दो
किस चीज
मैंने
के
किया
बारे
है.
में
इतना सब किया नहीं बोलना, पर इंटरव्यू में बोल दो कि किया है, मैंने माइग्रेशन किया है. सी व्हेन यू से मैंने माइग्रेशन किया है, दे आल्सो अंडरस्टैंड कि माइग्रेशन में आपने पार्ट लिया है. दे अंडरस्टैंड कि आपने सब कुछ नहीं किया है. जो इंटरव्यू है उसको भी पता है कि हाउ इट वर्क्स. Okay, so see, test migration was done here. This one, this is the server. Now we are doing a migrate. Okay, click migrate. See, shut down the virtual machine. ये आपको test migration के वक्त नहीं आया था. Shut down. I can say no, but it is never recommended. You never do that. So you click on shut down the machine. This is my actual machine. Okay, ये है. I click migrate. Migration के वक्त मुझको फिर से कुछ चीजें select ये करनी पड़ती है. Yes, no वगैरह वो सब basics, and it's done. It has started. It will migrate. Once this is
सुहाल
done,
भाई
you will
नो
see
करेंगे तो
another
मशीन
machine.
बंद नहीं होगा क्या?
Sorry?
नो करेंगे तो मशीन बंद नहीं होगा क्या उसमें?
हाँ नहीं होगा, बस ये मशीन बंद नहीं होगा. ठीक है. So do you guys want another session or should we stop here? Only 1 minute is left. Tell me quickly so I can connect, or we can stop it here. Yes guys, quickly. Session बंद हो जाएगा.
Maybe continue.
Okay, join the session without any break because we don't have to stop there. We'll just discuss something and we'll finish. So join the session without any break. I'm stopping it and we'll start immediately.